Excel Chapter 9, pages 532 through 538. Alright, honestly I have no idea why I didn't tack 532 on that last video, but I didn't. So let's just finish off this one step before we close this worksheet and move on to the next one. In cell B13, enter the formula equals, let's go up, formulas, financial, and you want the formula named right there, IRR, and our value in that is A6 to F6, okay, A6 to F6. Go ahead and press your enter key when you have that correct, equals IRR, open paren, A6 colon F6, close paren. All right, the formula returns the IRR of 16.3%. If you didn't get that, go back and correct this formula. If you did get it, hit save and go ahead and close this workbook. And then I want you to read page 533, exploring the X-NPV and the X-IRR functions, which has to do with an uneven cash flow. Then read 534, and when you get all that done, we'll come back and work on 535. Alright, so you saved and you closed that last file we were working on. You read all this good stuff in your textbook so you know what we're doing, and you're on the top of page 535. Open the file named Financial, then do a file save as and name it Financial Report. In the documentation worksheet, enter your name and the date. Hit save, and then go review the income statement, cash flow schedule, balance sheet, and summary worksheets. You want to go through all of these and take a look at them and make sure that you review them. Then I want you to read about tracing and error, which is an incredibly important thing to know how to do. And once you've done all of that, come back to 536. Ready? All right. To trace an error value in the financial report workbook, which sounds to me like they gave us a file with mistakes in it. Honestly, I make enough of my own. Switch to the summary worksheet. And oh yeah, we got mistakes. Okay, you know that when you see these little hash marks and nothing but those little hash marks in a column, like this, those by themselves just mean that this is truncated and the column's not wide enough, right? But when you see this, that's an actual error warning that there's something wrong with the formula. All right, click cell F18. You'll start tracing the error with this cell. Click the Formulas tab on the ribbon. I'm already there. If you're not, click on it. In the Formula Auditing group, click the Error Checking button arrow, and then click Trace Error. A tracer arrow is attached. You see it right there? All right. The tracer arrow provides a visual clue to the relationship between two cells by pointing from the precedent cell to the dependent cell. In this case, the tracer arrow points from a worksheet icon to cell F18. The worksheet icon indicates that the precedent for the active cell is in another worksheet. You'll jump to that cell. Double-click the tracer arrow. That connects the worksheet icon to cell F18. The Go To dialog box opens, listing the reference to cell G19 in the balance sheet worksheet. See that right there? Balance sheet. The exclamation point tells you it's a different worksheet. Is the absolute value of G19, right? And that's the name of the file we're in. So here's the name of the file, Financial Report. There's the name of the sheet it's on, and there is the actual location, the cell location. So that's the trace. All right, in the Go To box, click the cell reference, and then click OK. Cell G19 in the balance sheet worksheet is now the active cell. Notice that the error symbol errors appear throughout this worksheet too. Peachy. All right, number 3. In the formula auditing group, on the formulas tab, click the error checking button arrow and then the trace error. The tracer arrow goes through several cells, once again stopping at a worksheet icon. And zoom. All right. This is actually so important to learn, you guys, and what it's telling you. It's tracing the error for us. And every time, so it sent us to this cell, right, from where we were before. We get to this cell, and there's another error. So now we're tracing it back again. So we're going to locate the source of the error. Okay, number 1, double click the tracer arrow. Sorry, right there. All right, take a little look and read this. Financial report is the name of it. The income statement is the tab, it's that one right there. And it's cell B27. All right, so you clicked on this, then go ahead and click OK, and it's going to take us over here, and there it is. Now we're in cell B27. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to trace this one, the exact same thing. And there it goes. It takes us up there. All right. It's cell B17 right here is where our original error happens. Okay. Review the formula. Do you see the error? At first, it's really hard to see because you expect it to say sum something, right? But it doesn't say sum, does it? It says sum. It says sum 2 M's. Such a simple, tiny mistake. And look how much damage it does. So flip to the next page. All right. All you have to do is get up here in your formula bar, click between the 2 M's, and get rid of 1 M so that it reads sum instead of sum. Okay, when you have it corrected, press your enter key. When you change the formula, the name error code disappears. Also, the color of the tracer arrows changes from red to blue because they no longer connect to cells containing errors. In the formula auditing group, on the formula tab, click the remove arrows button. Right there. That removes all of the tracer arrows from the worksheet. Step 7, verify that the name error values disappeared from all the cells in the workbook. Then switch to the summary worksheet. So look, we have no more error codes here. And we're going to click over to our summary worksheet. And guess what? All of those error codes are also gone, right? Pretty good so far? All right, that's good for this particular portion. We're going to go ahead and save and go on to the next video.